have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Army, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle, aka Chronic.
And I'm Alana, aka Thumbnail Lady.
And we are so excited because this is our first Army Patreon request for a song. This is from Candace. Thank you so much, Candace. And the one that you're bringing down today is a song called Black Swan. Sounds amazing. We got the music video for you, and at the tail end of it, we're going to do the choreography dance practice for y'all too. Can't wait to two-step with all y'all.
I'm really excited to get into Black Swan. We have heard this song title bouncing around since we've started this BTS journey on the channel, and I can't wait because it's finally here. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Army, thank you so much for all the support on our most recent videos. We did Magic Shop, and we also did the Rise of Bangtan Chapter 3. Had a great time with that, and as y'all said, maybe you didn't know, you could become a Patreon and see stuff a day early, but we do have a tier where you can get your own request done. That's why we're doing this, so definitely go check it out if you want to do that. But this song itself, Black Swan, I've seen the movie Black Swan. That's the only time I've really heard of that. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, but I saw The Princess and the Swan from Disney, but not Black Swan. I haven't. I think that's also a ballet, though.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And I've heard about it. I've heard the music from it, but I haven't actually seen the movie or the ballet.
Right, okay, well then there you go. And for me, Black Swan always makes me think of what was happening in that movie and how it's the painstaking perfection that people go through to try to be the best in their craft.
Oh, okay.
And then you almost become almost like you don't want to do it anymore. You're just doing it because you're just good at it now.
I understand.
So yes. I don't know if there's a contrast to like BTS being Black Swans now in a way on their like alter ego where they're so successful now. Maybe there's a bit of that playing in where they wish they don't have to keep practicing as long and hard.
That alter ego aspect.
I have no clue. So that's at least what I'm thinking. Let's jump right into it though. The best intro.
Love it. It's so serene.
Here we go. Oh, it's gonna get contemporary. Holy, look at them already. Wow, look at them go. V. No, Sugar. What a voice. No song affects me anymore. Look at them go here. Ooh. Jimin. Every moment becomes eternity. Do your thing. Oh wow. Now they're all in black. Oh!
Oh.
And my work mode's my studio. Oh, look at that confident stare, Jungkook. He looks so good.
great.
Look at Jimin and his dancing. And now, do you Wow.
Wow. Oh, and the shadow just disappeared behind him onto the stage. Oh.
Wow, what did you take from
It's
that?
kind of like a Peter Pan kind of the shadow that follows at the very end, going to Neverland, but then you can never grow out of what it is that you're stuck in, because when you're in Neverland, you never grow up. When you're in this industry, what it could be in the song lyrics of this is you're doing something that you absolutely love, but then you can never grow up from it. So it's like that Peter Pan in Neverland. And I just thought of that because of the shadow that was, I'm not sure who was sitting there, but
Jungkook at the
John
end.
Cook was sitting there at the end.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but I didn't want to like get it wrong.
I understand.
And,
It's okay.
so when John Cook was sitting there at the end, and then the shadow was disappearing behind him, and he looked back to watch the shadow disappear into the stage.
Yeah.
So that definitely gave me that Peter Pan kind of vibe of the shadow that follows.
Absolutely, and there's a line here
Yes.
that I'm gonna connect to what you're saying, because no song affects me anymore was the line that really stood out to me. And then when they're talking about going into their studio and all that, it really was making me feel about what I was at least trying to suggest with the Black Swan type of feel, that these people don't have that same quote unquote passion for that art, even though they do and they wish they did. I know, and I'm gonna be straight up and honest, when you become a music reaction channel, you start listening to music a lot. Then you need a song that really changes you to have one of those moments again. And sometimes it can feel like you're not really feeling the music anymore. It took a band like BTS to really bring that out of us again. So though they are our music that has brought us out of our norm of what we were used to, they are so used to doing what they've done. That's at least where I could see that shadow sometimes leaving them in that Peter Pan feel, where you have that creative freedom at the beginning, but then once you kind of got something and you go with it, it becomes semi-repetitive. And that's at least what I was taking out of this story, because they all started white and then turned black at the end.
That Black Swan.
And you must have saw Jimin just going off.
I did. That was insane. Like,
one of the best dancing I've seen from all of them.
His dancing ability it literally is best in the world. Yeah. Absolutely best in the world. And I want to say, like, Jungkook looked phenomenal through this entire thing.
Yeah. He's your guy, isn't it?
He really is my guy. I love all of BTS, but like in this one, Jungkook really stood out to me just with his appearance, how he held himself, especially after seeing the Rise to Bangtan and him as a 15-year-old then coming into, or a 17-year-old, depending on what age you guys want to use. And now where he is now, because this is a fairly recent video, you can really see his growth.
How recent was this one? This is 5 years ago?
5 years ago. So more recent than the Rise of Bangtan. Right, so you can really see that trajectory and that growth from him to then where he's going to be with Standing Next to You.
Absolutely,
right? Because then in Standing Next to You, he's got the tattoo sleeve. You know, it's great. So with this, it was such a unique song, and I really love the way that they did this in a stage. In the theater, really bringing to life the lyrics that are being sung, even if the ballet
suggestion that you had, because they really looked like they were performing like
it was a ballet
type of style,
even
dance.
with the wrist movements, with the dancing, right? So it was very ballet, like the contemporary dance. We both love contemporary dance, so I'm really excited to go into the choreography when we get there.
Yeah,
but this was like. I need to just jump back to when you had brought up the music channel, and like when we started this channel, and myself, you know, I went through this a lot because we listened to a lot of music with the channel, especially when we first started going, because we were just pop, like
Trying
doing
to see what
connects,
connects.
trying to see what
We were
connects.
learning new music everywhere.
Learning new music everywhere. We
Yeah.
were doing a lot of reactions. There were some days where we were recording for hours just listening to music. So there was actually a period in my life where I stopped listening to music outside of the channel. And for a short, it was actually a few,
It was a good
it was a
while.
good while. I can't diminish that. It was a good while that I actually stopped listening to music outside of the channel.
New music,
And
to be
new,
specific.
specifically new music. So I was listening to just a playlist of songs that we had already reacted to not, because I fell into this thing where I didn't want to like accidentally listen to something that somebody
Waste a first time
or waste a
reaction.
first time reaction. So I stopped listening to new music, and that actually caused a really big downcline on my mental stability, because then I wasn't
Feeling the meaning from the music.
feeling the meaning. I can't speak. It's my only language. The meaning from the music, and so I really can see how this song relates to so many people, even if it doesn't relate to the individual band members specifically in this, because it could be their persona. It
Yeah,
could
that's
be,
my own inference too. Right?
yeah,
Who
because
knows?
I'm not sure if this is another one that's a part of the BTS universe, but you guys will definitely
It
let us
definitely
know.
wasn't, because it would have told us.
Oh, right, it would have told
Yeah,
us.
would have the BU.
Yeah, so like this is I'm really excited to know what the background is that you guys are going to give us on this song in the comments.
Let
I'm
us know,
also really
yes.
excited to see the choreography of this, because this dance was so beautifully done.
I agree.
You could really feel the existentialism and the fighting within oneself, and like fighting your shadow self
Yeah,
within.
because that's the alter ego I was
That's
referring
the
to.
alter
It's
ego.
that part of you that doesn't want to prepare.
Yes.
You know, that wants to stay lazy and
It's
not
like,
move forward
but I
and
just
not
want
keep
to,
succeeding. It's good enough.
it's
We're
good
done.
enough. I just want to sit down and play some Pokemon. I fight that every day. Right?
I
So.
like playing Pokemon. I'm joking. I want to say something right before jumping into the choreography, though, because right off the bat, I'm not used to hearing Suga sing with clean vocals and not rapping,
Yeah.
and he had a really good hip hop type of flow right off the bat, where I thought
Very
it was
good
V
flow.
even, and V had an incredible voice too. But I thought that was just really cool to see Suga's other side that I'm not used to hearing
Yeah.
with his singing, and then also RM. I really feel RM was a little bit behind the music and the lyrics on this one. This one really
Yeah.
felt like the leader again pushing this, because he was,
Absolutely.
if you hear from the Rise of Bangtan, he's been struggling with what he's had to really do with this band for a long time, with
Absolutely.
having even to dance.
He wanted to be like
Imagine
one time.
imagine if you never wanted to dance and your whole thing is learning all these incredible choreographies, which they then were having that funny
Yeah.
moment in the Rise of Bangtan where they're talking about every song's just so intense to learn. Now look at this
Yeah.
one. They're literally talking about the Black Swan, where they have to put out one of their best dances ever.
Yes.
So that is literally full circle as to why we
Absolutely.
love them, because they keep going, and they're about to have the biggest comeback of their life in June.
Oh my
So
God,
we're
they are.
really
My
lucky to be a part of
birthday's in
this.
June. They're coming back for my birthday. So all my June baby friends, let me know, because they're coming back for your birthday too. I'm so excited.
While we're this hype, let's go check out the choreography dance practice. Before we start, because you guys supported us so much, and if you've made it this far in the video, I think you are the people that want to know more about us. Do you want to elaborate really quickly as to the beauty of what these reactions can do for you before the camera and once you're on the camera?
Yeah, so it's really crazy, because today I've actually been having a really rough time. I've been having a really rough time for the last few weeks or longer, and coming into BTS has been a really, it's been a really crazy experience, because I don't know if I think I might have had one reaction where I didn't cry. I can count more reactions I haven't cried to, that on one hand, than the reactions that I have cried to with BTS. And that's because coming in front of the camera and being able to sit and see this amazing group has been able to, like you all said in the comments, it brings something out, it kind of heals things, they come to you at a time of need. And
Yeah.
I definitely am in that time of need currently with myself. Um, and so it's been crazy, because today Kyle asked me, I think he asked me about 6 times if I was okay to do reactions. I was actually crying before reactions today, and had to wash off my makeup. As you guys have mentioned in the comments, I should get waterproof makeup, or a waterproof makeup sponsor. So if there are any out there, this is me asking. And so I've got my waterproof makeup on, but coming down and sitting in front of the camera, knowing that I'm going to be reacting to BTS, I was like, no, honey, I can do this. I'm like, it's BTS. I want to go down. I want to be able to watch this. I'm going to wash my face. I'm going to redo my makeup. I'm going to come back down, make sure I'm ready, because BTS makes me want to come and sit down, and they make me want to work hard. They make me want to
Yeah,
put out
exactly.
that.
Show up.
They make me want to show up. More than anything else, I don't think I've experienced bands that give you a ton of different emotions, and they give you a ton of different morals and feelings that you want to do or strive to achieve. BTS really makes you want to show up and work hard. They make you want to be a better version of yourself. They don't make you want to self-doubt or fall into your own remorse. They make you want to overcome it. And so that is something that keeps me coming back every day so consistently, especially for you, Army, because you, as well as BTS and everything that you guys all kind of emit from your very soul, and we see it in the comments, we see it everywhere. That's what keeps me coming back, even when I've literally cried 3 times today. So then coming back here, it's been phenomenal. So thank you so much for being here. And then if you're here at this point of the video, then thank you for staying here as well, because it's awesome. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, honey.
Okay, here we go. The Black Swan dance practice. I can't talk with Jesus. Oh God, I thought it was Frozen.
Holy shit!
Ah!
I thought it was Frozen too.
Wow.
That's some muscle control.
Yes. Wow. God, this song has everything. Oh. Ah. Oh. I love that shirt V has. Oh, look how Jimin moves. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah. Look at him just. Oh, gosh. Look at me now. I'm glued to him. Jimin, I'm referring to. Yeah. Look at me now. Yes. Oh, they returned back to what they were. Wow. Was
Wow.
that was that was that dance from start to finish in reverse?
I don't know.
They're that good. They could have.
I think
That
I
could have.
think it is. Now
That
that I think about it, like the way that they had the bookends at it, I
was that the
think
wings?
I think those are the wings because if you look at the way the dance is, it looks like the way you could it I think it's the same dance. There's a word for this and I can't even remember what the word is. When it's written the same, like race car. Race car is backwards, race car is forwards.
Yeah, I can't think of the word
Oh, I
either.
can't remember
But
what
at
word that
least
is.
y'all know what we're talking about. You have to because,
Yeah,
and even if the middle was not perfect to like each side of it, the wings felt like they were the exact
it
thing. At
did.
least the very end when they had that pose when they were doing the twinkle hands, I would call it,
Yeah,
into the freeze, and then how it started with the freeze into the twinkle hands. Like wow, those things are just it's magic.
it really
Like
is.
that's the coolest thing because you don't need to listen to the music to enjoy. The dance tells the story
It
within
sure
itself.
does.
Now you add the singing. I actually want to sing now.
Yeah.
Like I don't really want to sing with metal because I'm not really a growler myself. This is the music I'm not really listening to. Now I am. I actually want to sing again. So it's bringing out even the want to sing, the want to dance, and I'm
Yeah.
not known for that. That's how powerful this band really is.
BTS makes me want to dance again. I've never really been much of a singer. I've tried it, but I don't think I'm that good. And but dancing, I love
You let
dancing.
loose always
You
with
can
dancing.
really let loose with dancing because you can feel the music and let the music carry you. And I think that's the thing that I love so much about contemporary dance because it really
You
is
just feel it and go.
allowing your body to move upon the waves of the rhythm. So when this with BTS, they're so fluid in all of their movements,
Yeah, wow.
that when they are performing, just like this song with Black Swan, when they're performing this dance, it really they look like they're floating on water. They look like the swans that are just floating on the water and
Just
riding that
gliding.
current because they're gliding. I love how they were barefoot the entire time. They were both barefoot
Hmm.
in the music video as well as in the choreography.
Wow,
And so it
okay.
was very grounded for them. And
Absolutely.
if you've been around on the channel even before, we've done BTS with our Marco Hitalia reactions, you'll know that I love it when and even with Florence and the Machine,
Yeah.
that I love it when artists perform barefoot because it really grounds them into the stage and they can really feel the vibrations because when you're wearing shoes, even I'm barefoot right now, but when you're wearing shoes or socks and things, you can't really get the vibration fully from the ground, from the earth
The
itself
bottom up.
into your body to like ground you fully because it's just another sense that you have. So it's really impactful for me and that BTS performed this song, which is such a emotional, fight against your shadow self,
Yeah,
that Peter Pan-esque kind of
absolutely.
battle, to have it done barefoot, to have it done as like those bookend of the choreography, which again remind us of the word because I can't think of it, but like race car. I'm just going to call it the race car
I'll probably even
choreography.
look it up so then if we do have it, it will pop up and you would
It'll
have saw
pop
the
up below
definition.
us. But with the race car choreography, as I'm gonna call it, it really does bring you into that meditative state where it is that full circle. So you really are in that is that infinity, right? And so
I
that's what I
agree.
really loved about this because that battle with your shadow self is really an infinity.
And why? It's because it's responsibility that you're
Yeah,
infinitely responsible for once you get something this
absolutely.
big, whether it's a kid, whether it's a band, you have whether it's fans that now I've heard
Yeah,
so many artists that say, I'm not gonna stop just because it actually saves my fans' lives that I make this
yeah,
music. And even
absolutely.
if that is the only reason why you're moving forward, if you've made it past the stage of like, I'm so creatively gone that I don't even need to make more music. I've done enough. But you need to make music because it saves people, and that's what
Yeah,
made you the Black Swan now. That is still admirable that you still
absolutely.
are doing that because it's not easy what they're doing. Look at that choreography. I
Yeah.
don't know anyone who could do that
I'm
outside of them.
I'm curious because like if this is their own choreography or if it has or if it's the
They have
choreography
help.
from the well, yes, they have helped, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's the choreography that Big Hit Production has put out for them, or if this is choreography from the original ballet, or
Ooh,
if it's a
little
mix of
mix.
both, and they've used aspects from the ballet, even like maybe the twinkle hands are from the ballet and everything else is
Yeah,
them.
the twinkle.
Right? So I'm curious to know how much of this choreography is actually derived from this
Black Swan
ballet,
ballet.
Black Swan ballet. That was really difficult for me to say. and and how much of it, or if it is entirely just their own creation, because it's so beautifully done, and it really is reminiscent of that swan.
Incredible, powerful, insightful. Honestly, that's usually what it does. I never thought we'd be thinking Peter Pan when you bring in Black Swan, so thank you for connecting that. For
Yeah,
me
you're
too, because
welcome.
that totally makes sense. And I hope you all were enlightened by this reaction as well and had a great time with us. And we want to thank you for the support. And if you made it this far, thank you as well. Please hit the like button if you did have a good time. Comment down below if you know that word that we've been looking for as well. And subscribe if you are new. You also can join us on Patreon if you want to see something early. You get it a day early, or you can get a request just like Candace did here as well. And we want to thank you, Army, again, just for the love and support. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Army, for being here with us. This was such a treat. Chronicans, thank you for supporting us and continue to be here as we go through our BTS journey. Peace and love, everyone.
Keep spreading those wings, y'all. God bless.
Take care. Bye for now. I did it backwards.
It's like, you're Spider-Man? No! I'm a medalist.
A medalist?